everybody, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. So I have come on tonight, it's probably dark as you watch me now, I've come on tonight to share with you what I've been buying. I haven't done one of these videos in ages, and since I came back off holidays just after September, I haven't had any inspiration to do stuff. Before Christmas I was seeing things in the shop and that was keeping me going, but since lockdowns happened I've just completely come to a standstill. So I went on to Etsy and Chris said, well, go and buy something that might give you some inspiration. And I went on to Etsy and I found this box and I thought, that's really, I don't know what that's all about. And it was a monthly subscription box. So what I'm planning on doing is showing you the different boxes because they are linked with two shops but together. It'll all make sense in a second. So I have got two shops I've bought from. So this is how it works. So when I went on to Etsy looking for a box, I came across a monthly subscription box. Now each box is different. There's a different theme on it, you have different things in it, and depending on whether you want a small box or a big box depends on obviously the price. So the big box, the monthly subscription, an A4 size box, is £15. I can't remember, I think the little one is 8 to 9, but you still get quite a lot in it. So I bought an A4 and a small box, thinking I'll see which one I prefer. So I'm gonna spin the camera around, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the shop that I've bought it from. So the shop on Etsy is called Crafty Bonbons. The link is in the description for you to pop on over. Two ladies run the shop, a lady called Debbie and a lovely lady called Annie, who I've been speaking to for the past 2 weeks, I think. She's such a wonderful person, and she showed me some of her creations that are absolutely amazing. So they come together and they run the shop, and every month you have to keep an eye on these boxes going up on Etsy, but once they're sold out, they've sold out. Each month is different. This is the first monthly subscription box I bought. Like I say, you can buy an A4 box or you can buy, I think it's A5, and with the boxes come journal pages. Now depending on what you want, again depends on what you get. So you can have choices from a traveler's notebook, you can have choices with an A5 little notebook, a book with rings in it. They don't come with the rings, but they have the ring holes in there for you. I've got 3 boxes, 2 of them, I think two or 3, to show you the different types of journal pages you can have with the same box. So like I say, each box is different. So one month they did, I was having a look at their past subscription boxes, and 1 month they did a spring box, and everything was in there, from flowers to birds to everything. So this month it was called Making Waves. Now if you're in my group, you'll get where our one of our themes, why I wrote one of our themes. So I'll explain it. It did inspire me. This is called the Making Waves box, and one of our themes to pick from this month is to make a journal with a Making Waves theme, making waves in theme, everything to do with the sea. So that's where the inspiration came from for putting the theme up in the group. So there's that. I've bought that box, I've got it to show you, and you will not believe how much comes with the box. I've also bought 2 other boxes. One is a botanical one. Now this is a 5, I believe, and in here again is a book that I can alter, add text box and make into a journal. I've also bought, this is the functional bungle. Now Crafty Bonbons also has a Facebook group, which I will link that in underneath as well. The Facebook group, they put all different like techniques up on what you can build with the boxes that you've bought. They also go out their way and just put little short videos on what you could do with watercolors and stuff like that. And they also put these little kits together. Now this one or that one, I can't remember. One of them was one of the subscription boxes a couple of months ago. And so what they do after a couple of months is gone, they don't have so many subscription boxes. Once they're sold, they'll have like little bits left over. And what they do is after a couple of months, they put all these little bits together to create a little bundle. And that's where you get your bundle from. So I've got different themes to show you and different things inside each theme. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the camera around. I'm going to show you the first shop I've bought from. They do tie in together, which I'll explain in a minute. So this is Crafty Bonbons, the kits, the things I've bought from that website. These two, this one and this one, which I'll explain what they are and what's in them, I bought off their Facebook group. So you go on their Facebook group and they'll say we've got these bundles and how many they've got, and it'll also tell you a price. And then you pay via PayPal and so forth, and they send it to you. This is the subscription box that I got given. And I had a look tonight. They have got some up on Etsy still, so if you wanted to get a box you can do. I will say this as well, it does say on the website, and I've seen it because people are taking pictures and putting it up on the group. If me and you bought the Making Waves box, it would still be in the Making Waves theme, but it would be different things in there. So we wouldn't necessarily get the same things, which is quite nice actually, because it gives us a little bit of inspiration on where to go. So it makes our boxes a little bit special. So I'm going to start with the subscription box. Now this one is July. They have got some left on Etsy. So if you want to pop on over and buy the box, amazing. And these little bundles that I've picked up, I've got another one on its way. These little bundles I got on their Facebook group. So I will leave their website to the Etsy and their Facebook group in the description. The other shop that I bought things from, I'll go into detail on that, but what I will do is do it on a different video. It gets confusing otherwise. So let's start with the subscription box. Let me flip the camera around and let's begin opening these goodies. Right, so this is, now I've opened mine up, but when it comes, now I've been in here countless times, when it comes, it is packaged beautifully. So I've left everything inside the box, inside the packets, because I really want to show you how it arrived. So this one is called the Making Waves subscription box. Like I say, each month is a little bit different. I'm going to square the camera up. And this is what you get inside. So you have join our Facebook group, the giveaways, downloads, sneaky peeks, monthly collaborate projects, stationery, scrapbooking boxes, and they give you that is the shop that I got it from, so Crafty Bonbons. I'll explain the other two shops in a second, but I will leave the Crafty Bonbons and their Facebook group in the description for you guys to see where I got stuff. So let's begin opening it. I was so excited. So I have got various different things in here. So this is how it came, and I'm going to just lay everything down on this end, and then that way you can see how much I actually got for my money. So again, you have where you can go where the Facebook group stuff is. This was, if you were in my group, you will know I have already done something with this. In their group, there was a watercolour where you put salt on watercolour. You need to make sure it's absolutely wet. And I can actually show you because I did it on my journal page. This is the piece that this, the background piece is what they did, and then they gave me the gold and the black, and then these little trinkets at the bottom they gave me, and the owl Tammy gave me. So this is what was inside that little kit, and I've left everything inside there. Left everything inside there. So you get a balloon, that's watercolour paper, the gold and the black, and it says, "Thank you so much for buying our box. We are so grateful. There's a video in our Facebook group relating to this little packet," and I found the video and it's amazing, and I tried to do it on our group, and I did do it on our group, but I think I didn't wet the paper as much as it needed to be wet. So you get that. Now remember, now each box is different, so if you was to buy next month's box, it might be slightly different. So you get a pen, and it's got like little dolphins on, or fishies on, and it's in black. So you get a pen in black. You get some trim, like a seashell trim. You get that. I also got, now in every box they always try and make something personal, which I didn't know until I got this box. But can you see, I don't know whether you guys could see it, but there's actually a sticker, and they've actually got my name on there, so I can pop that on anything that I want. And it's a sticker of a bottom of a whale or a mermaid. There's lots of little things. The other thing I've got to mention is this. Now this is, if you buy 8 boxes from them, you get 1 box free, and then you start again. So it's a bit like a subscription thing, which I haven't seen before. And you see these 2 little characters at the bottom. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up. Those 2 characters are actually the ladies that run it. So Debbie is here, and Ali is here with a glass of wine in her hand. There you go. And Ali actually created the characters, and when I opened this box I was like, oh, I've never seen that before. I've got some tacky tape. For those that know me that I don't own a huge amount of tacky tape. I think I've bought 1 tacky tape in all the time I've been crafting, and that's got like what they call it, jellyfish. Come on camera, focus. I don't know, yeah, there you go. Got jellyfish on, and you get absolutely tons of that. Then I've got a pack of like little dolphin charms. It would be easier if it was, there you go, all different colours. I'm not going to open that because you guys can see it. Then I have a charm with a starfish on the bottom, and everything's packaged beautifully. Nothing is just put into a box and that's the end of it. Then I have got these, again packaged beautifully in a little box, and in here, and I'm going to try my best to show you. So if I go over 20 minutes, I'm going to do these in parts. So I have Happy Times, a whale, Lush, that says Lush, Lollipop, that's a little sun umbrella, I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's the top of a drink, like a peanut. Oh, I can't remember, but yes, I think it's the top of a drink. An ice cream, a beach hat, a pink beach hat. It's got like a shimmer paper that it has. That says sunshine. That's a shell. We have a fish, and then we have horse. What they call it? Fish? No, not fish horse. What are they called? Oh my word, seahorse. Knew they were called something, I just couldn't think what. So that is everything in there. I'm going to try my best to pop everything back because I want to keep these boxes as nice as I can possibly keep them. So you got all that to play with. I might use that tape now. We have, this was on the top, so you know how I said everything was wrapped? This was on the top, and it's got the word make waves on the actual tail, which is really cool. Then you have these. So I have, I think they're printed on like vellum or something, a ship. I'm going to keep that out for something, you'll see now. This one has got like a white paper, but it's gorgeous. It's like a watercolour, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ali painted that herself. Then you've got these cards, so you think, oh, right, what do I do with these cards? They're a bit like postcards, but what you tend to do is put that on there, or you can put that on top of there, which I did it the other day, and you can see the other boat underneath. So you get 4 cards, a bit like postcards. You get all them, and I'm going to move everything because I know what's coming and I need room. Then you get these. Now these are envelope seals, something I've never owned before, and they're stickers and they go on the back of envelopes. So you get that one. There's a whale, waves. I love this one. So this is made out of shells, starship, waves, seal, again that heart, and then a little cat mermaid, which is super cute. So as you can see, quite a lot in my box already. What am I doing for time? Then you get this one. Oh, I would start on this side. Then in this envelope is Ocean Hair Don't Care, Resting Beach Face, Summer Make a Splash, Sunny Side Up, Sandy Toes, Sun-Kissed Nose, Summertime and the Living in Easy, Here Comes the Sun, Watch More Sunset, I Was Made for Sunny Days, and Life's a Beach, Enjoy the Waves. You get some wording to put in your journal. Like you say, I might have to split this up. Then I'm going to go this side of my box. So you have, in this side, you have frames. So you have, again, let me do this. You have a beach frame. You have a dolphin frame, which is really cute. You have like a splash frame. There's another splash frame there, a dolphin there, and like a sea whale there. So that's all that's in that packet. Now I'm not going to put that back in because every time I've pulled it out I found it difficult to get back in. And you get the shells. So that's what's in there. In this packet you can see how everything's so beautifully packaged. So I have all these like little tacks, I would say, to put in journals. You have all them. You have, this is like a peel off, I think, but it's got diamantes on it. And then you have a bunch of embellishments. So I've got like buttons, I've got anchors, which I've never seen, shells, buttons. If you know me at all, you know I love my buttons. So all them. So as you can see, quite a lot. Now this box was £15 and the postage, I believe it was free postage. I'm sure it was. Don't count me on it. Then you get these. They're like little postcards. Love that turtle one. And they're all plain on the back for you to do what you want to them. Then you get some diamantes. So as you can see, my table's filling up. This was on top. This is what I mean about them personalising things. Now this one again, monthly stationery and scrapbooking boxes, handmade and commercial items. Some of these items Ali made. Right, so you have the hearts, we have flowers, we have a gorgeous mermaid, more flowers, shells, a fish, beautiful mermaid. I love these character mermaids. I think that's a jellyfish. Yep, flowers there, fishies there, more fishies, and then I might have to do this in 3 parts. I think you get a shell, flower, again with that little beautiful mermaid, and some more fishies. And I'm only halfway through the box. It's crazy. And the thing is, if you were looking for me, I was looking for something that I could sign up to every month and have a surprise box. That's what I was looking for, and I found it. And to be honest with you now, I don't think I'll be buying any other like little boxes, and not unless they're from Crafty Bonbons, because they're absolutely amazing. So you get these like they're on, it's like photocopy paper, but it's not. It's the smooth side this side, but again more writing space. So fish sharp, you get a peach, a scene there, and Spirit of Adventures. So you get them. I'm just going to pop them in there. So my table's already getting full. I'm not going to take these out, but you get a pack of sequins. These ones, we are getting to the bottom. Everything is packaged beautifully. So I have a mermaid, I have a whale, I have sunshine, a fish, mermaid, this is an anchor, a little beach, and that one is a dolphin. And they're all like on like mirrored, what would you call it? Mirrored paper? Mirrored paper. Yeah, they're all like mirrored paper. It's absolutely stunning. And what a lovely box. And you'll see now, you'll think, oh, well, you got all that, Claire. Where's the book? The book is coming. Right, so you get these. These are under the water stickers, and you get 3, and they're all different. So you get them ones, you get these ones, and you get them ones. And they're all stickers, and they can all peel off. And I'll probably use a card as well, knowing me, because I love using packaging, especially if it's got pretty packaging on the side. To me, it'd be a waste not to use it. So as you can see, it's getting pretty full. So you get a board, and it says, once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such delicate and harmonious breath that the rude sea crew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their sapphires to hear the sea maid's music. I think I've read that wrong. My dyslexia, but you get one of them. Now I opted, when I bought this box, I opted for pages on a ring binder because I didn't know what they were. So this is my journal. So I have at the first page, and then all these pages, they're all on like dotted lines. They've all been, because I didn't know what they were, but they've all been punched so I can put rings in them instead of doing it via elastic. And at the time I didn't actually know what it was, and I thought, oh, there's a good way of doing it. So that's what that means. Now, as you can see, I'm running out of room. So you get a piece of fabric here. This is like mesh, like a green kind of colour, like a seaweed green. Blue, again, blue fabric there. Now these are the papers you get. So you get the fishies, you get the palm trees. These are like cutouts, waves. These are the ones I love. And the shells. And then you think, oh, is that all you get? No, that isn't all you get, because under the packaging you get your own little personalised folder to put absolutely everything in. So this box was the Making Waves box. I believe somewhere on Etsy, but by the time this video goes up, that might not be the case. It's an absolutely gorgeous box to play about with, and like I say, this was under the packaging, and you've got all these like little bits and pieces to put in my folder, which I am so thrilled by. So now I've shown you, I'm going to pop everything in my folder, and then I'm going to do a second part on the two little kits that I bought from Crafty Bonbons. I've got these two to show you, and they're both different. So bear with me while I pack everything up, and I'll do this in parts. This will be first part, and then I'll have the second part. So I will speak to you all very soon.